How to read 8 body language cues that mean a woman likes you. Hello. In today's movie, we'll be talking about something very interesting. This video will explain how to respond when a woman shows interest in you based on 8 distinct body language cues. I know many of us can be unsure when it comes to understanding the subtle cues someone gives us, especially in romantic settings. But here's the truth. Body language often says more than words. In fact, studies suggest that a massive portion of our communication is nonverbal, around percent to be exact. So if you're trying to figure out if a woman is into you, paying attention to her body language is key. Imagine this: you're talking to a woman, and while the conversation flows, her eyes lock with yours, her posture is open, and she's leaning in just a little bit closer now. You're probably wondering, what does it all mean? Could it be a sign of interest? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today. We'll break down 8 clear body language signs that show a woman likes you. And most importantly, we'll talk about how you should respond when you notice them, so you can build a deeper connection with her. So if you've ever been unsure about reading the signs or want to fine-tune your understanding of body language, after this video, you'll know what to look for and how to handle these situations confidently. Let's talk about why body language is so important in relationships, especially when it comes to attraction. Did you know that 90% of communication is non-verbal? Amazingly, most of what we say to others comes from our posture, facial expressions, gestures, and even the way we move. This implies that our body language often conveys our true emotions more accurately than our words. Think about it. How often have you been in a talk where the words didn't match the thoughts or feelings that were behind them? Maybe someone said one thing, but their body language said something completely different. That's the power of body language. It's a way for us to express emotions that words might not be able to. Whether it's through a smile, a glance, or the way someone shifts their posture, these small signs can say a lot in a romantic setting. Body language is very important. If you've ever been unsure if someone was interested in you, their body language was probably telling you the whole time. Have you ever encountered a situation where someone's actions overshadowed their words? Maybe it was that knowing smile or the way they stood a little too close. These little things matter, and today we're going to show you exactly what to look for so you don't miss a thing. Let's start with eye contact, which is one of the strongest signs that a woman likes you. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone and felt their gaze on you even when you weren't talking? If a woman maintains eye contact with you for longer than usual, it's a strong indication of her interest. Furthermore, her pupils may dilate, a clear subconscious sign that she is drawn to you. Contact is often referred to as the window to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, it's incredibly telling. If a woman likes you, she'll maintain prolonged eye contact, often looking directly into your eyes during the conversation. This is not just a polite gesture, it's a form of connection. It shows she's engaged, focused, and genuinely interested in you. And it's not limited to just the moments you're talking. Even when you're across the room, you might catch her eyes lingering on you, which is a sign she's thinking about you. But it's not just about how long she looks at you. Pay attention to how her eyes react when she's around you. If they're wide open, or if she seems to be softening her gaze, these are signs that she's comfortable and emotionally connected. So how do you respond? The key is to reciprocate with confidence. Hold her gaze for a few seconds, then look away. Don't stare, but don't shy away either. When you look her in the eyes and react, you're reinforcing your mutual interest and making the connection stronger and more personal. Think about the last time you looked someone in the eyes and felt that spark. How did it make you feel? Eye contact is strong, and it is often one of the strongest signs of attraction. She moves in sync with yours. First, let's talk about one of the most subtle but powerful ways a woman likes you: mirroring. This may sound strange, but you've probably experienced it without even realizing it. Mirroring is when someone unconsciously copies the movements, posture, or even tone of voice of the person they're talking to. For example, a woman will match your movements. If you've ever noticed her slightly adjusting her posture to yours, or even leaning in when you do, that's a clear sign that she feels at ease and connected with you. She's not even thinking about it. It's just something she does when she's feeling at ease. People naturally mirror each other when they feel a strong, positive connection. If she starts doing things like crossing her legs or adjusting her hair like you do, it's her way of saying, "I feel comfortable around you." And it's not just physical gestures. Sometimes mirroring includes your tone of voice or the way you phrase your sentences. Another sign she's emotionally and mentally synchronized is if she uses the same words or speaks at the same speed. So how do you respond? The key is to stay calm and comfortable. Hold yourself straight and open, but don't think too much about it. When you're at ease, she'll feel at ease too. Also, mirroring is a way of subconsciously building rapport, so by staying calm and at ease, you'll strengthen that connection even more. Have you ever noticed that someone is copying your movements? It's a powerful sign of connection, and it means she's getting to know you and trusting you. Sign 3. She's touching or playing with her hair. Body language sign that you might have seen countless times. She's touching her hair or playing with it. Now, this might seem like a simple, innocent gesture, but it's often a subconscious flirting mechanism. When a woman likes you, she might twirl her hair, run her fingers through it, or gently touch it. And while it might look casual, it's actually a powerful, non-verbal signal of attraction. Touching, particularly playing with her hair, can be a way of drawing attention to herself. It's often a subconscious attempt to appear more appealing or to catch your eye. She might be trying to show off her hair, or even more subtly, she could be trying to gauge your reaction, hoping that you'll notice how attractive she looks. When a woman is physically grooming herself in your presence, it's typically a sign that she wants to present her best self and stand out to you. But it's not just about looking good. It's about creating a playful, flirtatious atmosphere. Her actions show that she feels familiar with you and are often a sign that she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Don't ignore them. They're trying to get your attention. How do you answer? Confidence is key here. Take note of how playful you are being with your body language. While it's not necessary to overdo it, a simple smile or a subtle mimicking of her movements can convey your own level of interest and involvement. When someone touched your hair while they were talking to you, how did it make you feel? If you pay attention, it could lead to a deeper relationship. 4 signs. Before we go any further, she turns her whole body toward you. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for your support. It helps us grow and makes you an important part of our journey. Let's get back to our conversation. When someone is talking to you, have you ever noticed how their body seems to fit with yours? They face you completely, their posture is open, and their eyes are fixed on you. If a woman likes you, this is one of the clearest signs that she's interested. When she faces you with her whole body, it means she's fully engaged and wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Body orientation is an incredibly subtle but powerful cue. When someone faces you directly, it's not just about the conversation, it's about showing that they're open and present in the moment. If she's angling her body towards you, even in group settings, it's a clear sign that you have her attention. She's actively choosing to direct her focus and energy towards you, rather than being distracted by other people or things around her. This open body language indicates comfort and interest. It's her way of signaling, I want to be here with you. I want to engage with you. The more she faces you, the more you'll know that she's investing her emotional energy in the interaction. So, how should you respond to this sign? The key here is to mirror her body positioning slightly. When you adjust your own body to reflect hers just a little bit, it creates a sense of shared connection and rapport. This doesn't mean you need to overdo it, but simply leaning in slightly or angling your body toward hers can make the interaction feel more natural and in sync. Take a moment and think about how you feel when someone faces you completely. With their full attention on you, how does it change the conversation? Now consider how you can use this body language to build a deeper connection with someone you're interested in. Sign 5, she leans in when talking to you. Let's dive into another clear sign that a woman is interested when she leans in towards you during a conversation. This is one of the most telling signs of emotional and physical connection when she leans in. It's her way of showing she's fully engaged and wants to be closer. Both physically and emotionally, proximity plays a huge role in how we communicate. Think about it. When you're comfortable with someone, you naturally close the space between you. If you've ever been in a conversation where someone leaned in slightly, you probably felt more connected and drawn into the conversation. The same applies when a woman leans in. She's signaling that she wants to be near you and is interested in what you have to say. It's a non-verbal way of saying, I'm invested in this moment with you. This physical closeness reflects emotional closeness as well. Her desire to close the distance physically is often a direct indication that she's emotionally invested in the interaction. It shows she values the connection and wants to engage on a deeper level. We need to have a deeper conversation to address this question. The key is to close the gap a bit without invading her personal space. If you lean in, be aware of her comfort zone. Let the conversation flow naturally and keep the energy light and interesting. Have you ever had someone lean in close while talking to you? How did it make you feel? The next time it happens, pay attention. It's a strong sign of attraction and emotional connection. Also, don't forget to respond with the same level of interest and closeness to build that deeper connection. Bond sign 6, her lips. She either splits up or licks them. If a woman likes you, she may lick her lips or slightly part them unconsciously. You might think this is something she does naturally, but it's often a clear sign of attraction. It's one of those small but powerful body language signals that you might not even notice unless you're really paying attention. It's often a sign that she's thinking about something private, maybe even unconscious, like how it would feel to kiss you. It's a sign that her body is responding to the attraction she feels, and it's not just the act of licking or parting her lips. These lip movements often show a level of desire or curiosity about you that she might not be saying out loud. It's a small but powerful sign. These movements can also happen when she's interested in the conversation. It means she's paying attention to you. The action may be subtle, but it's a form of non-verbal communication that lets you know she's emotionally or physically connected with you. So how should you respond? Make strong eye contact and smile at her. When you return these small actions with ease and confidence, they can build a strong bond. Keep your stance relaxed and sure of yourself. Don't think too much about it. You might not notice these actions at first, but once you do, you'll understand how important they are for showing interest. So the next time someone licks or parts their lips around you, pay attention. Sign 7. It could be her way of telling you she likes you. She lightly touches you. Casual touches are a classic sign of attraction. If a woman is conversing with you and then lightly touches your arm, shoulder, or even gives you a subtle tap, it's likely an indication that she feels comfortable with you and may even be exploring the boundaries of intimacy. Even though these small touches may not seem important, They're actually very important for building a connection. When a woman lightly touches you, like on the arm or shoulder, it's usually a sign of trust and comfort. She is revealing her vulnerability and demonstrating her comfort in your company. Touch is one of the strongest ways to communicate, and when done in a light, non-intrusive way, it can be used to start a deeper connection. Instead of just showing affection, she may be trying to gauge your interest in her by seeing how you react to these small gestures. Do you lean in or pull away? So how should you respond? The key is to respond with warmth and ease. A light touch on her arm or a gentle smile can show her that you're okay with being close. But don't go too far into her personal space. Always respect her boundaries and let the connection grow naturally. We've all had times when a light touch made a talk feel more personal and connected. When you think about those times, how did they change the way you felt about each other? Sign 8. She laughs at your jokes. Let's talk about laughter in particular. We've all told jokes that weren't very funny, but the other person laughed anyway. This could just be polite laughter, but if a woman laughs at your jokes, especially when they're not that funny, it could be a clear sign of, when a woman laughs at your jokes, it's often a way for her to connect with you. Laughing releases endorphins, which are feel-good hormones that make us feel good and connected. So when she laughs, it's not just about humor, it's about making a positive emotional connection between the two of you. It's her way of showing that she enjoys your company, is interested in you, and wants to strengthen the rapport. To keep the conversation going, women will sometimes laugh at your jokes. It might not always be about the joke itself, but about keeping the good vibes between you. It's a subtle yet clear indication that she aims to maintain a light and fun atmosphere while playfully exploring the possibilities of attraction. So how do you respond? Keep your humor light and fun, and don't overthink it. Laughter is a natural way to connect, and when both people are enjoying the interaction, the bond grows stronger. When was the last time a woman laughed at your jokes? Did it make you feel closer to her? The next time it happens, remember that it's a strong sign of interest and a great chance to keep the conversation going in a fun way. Now that we've talked about the most important body language signs that a woman likes you, let's talk about how you should react to them. The most important thing to remember is that confidence is key. Whether it's long eye contact, soft touches, or copying your moves, respond with confidence and calmness. You want to show that you're at ease with the connection without overthinking it or coming off as too serious. A wonderful way to build rapport and deepen the connection is through reciprocity. For example, if she mirrors your body language, whether it's leaning in when you do or adjusting her posture to align with yours, it's a sign she's comfortable with you. You can strengthen this bond by subtly mirroring her body language in return. This doesn't mean you need to mimic everything she does, but small gestures like leaning in slightly or adjusting your posture can create a sense of harmony and make the interaction feel more natural. In addition to mirroring, keep the conversation flowing with a relaxed mindset. Don't be afraid to let the conversation be light and playful. The more relaxed you are, the more she'll feel comfortable around you. Focus on building natural rapport, showing genuine interest in her thoughts and feelings, and letting the connection develop, or organically. Remember, body language is a reflection of what's happening emotionally beneath the surface. By staying confident, engaged, and relaxed, you'll nature to respond to the signs in a way that strengthens the connection and builds trust. So the next time you notice these signs, use them as a gateway to deepen your connection and enjoy the moment. Let's quickly recap the 8 body language signs that show a woman likes you. We've covered everything from prolonged eye contact, mirroring and light touches, to subtle gestures like lip movements and leaning in close. Each of these signs is a powerful indicator of attraction and understanding. Them can help you navigate romantic interactions with confidence. Remember, the key to responding is always being relaxed, confident and aware of her comfort zone. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed any of these signs in your own interactions? How did you respond? And what did you learn from those moments? Leave your ideas and stories in the box below. I look forward to reading them. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell to ensure you don't miss any of our future relationship tips. Also, watch our next video for more advice on how to deal with attraction and make your relationship stronger. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.